All right, let's dive right into this explainer. If your to-do list currently looks like some chaotic sticky note mosaic, well, you are absolutely not alone. If you've ever felt totally overwhelmed by the sheer volume of information, deadlines, and responsibilities just flying at you every single day, we are right there with you. Today, we're going to unpack some really fascinating research on time management. Specifically, we're looking at a structured approach to workflow and how modern technology is stepping in to completely change the game. We'll break down exactly what participants in this methodology learn, step by step.
It's kind of the universal challenge, isn't it? We all get the exact same 24 hours in a day, yet some people seem to just navigate their tasks with incredible ease, while the rest of us feel like we're constantly playing catch-up. So how do we actually master our workflow in today's super fast-paced environment? Well, the source material we're looking at suggests the answer doesn't lie in simply working harder or pulling longer hours. Instead, it requires a total paradigm shift in how we handle that endless stream of tasks. Basically, you need a system.
So, let's look at Section 1, the 5 stages of mastering workflow.
The crucial point here is that mastering your workflow isn't just one giant monumental action. It's actually a series of 5 distinct chronological stages that build directly upon each other: collect, process, organize, review, and do. The research emphasizes that you really have to master each of these phases. Skip one and the whole system kind of breaks down. Think of it like a mental assembly line. Every single task, idea, or email has to pass through these 5 checkpoints to ensure absolutely nothing falls through the cracks.
Let's kick things off with stage 1, collect. This is the absolute foundation. Before you can even think about managing your time, you gotta know exactly what's demanding it. This stage is all about extraction. You learn to take everything, every assignment, random thought, or meeting request, and pull it right out of your head and into a trusted system. Honestly, whether it's a $1 million idea you have in the shower or an urgent email from your boss, if you try to just hold it all in your memory, you lose the battle instantly. Your brain just burns up its precious energy trying to remember instead of actually executing. Okay, so once you've collected everything, you've got to process what it all means and then organize it. Processing just means looking at that raw data and making a quick decision. Is it actionable? Does it require multiple steps? Is it just trash? And once you decide, you move right into stage 3, organize. This is where you put that processed item exactly where it belongs. You're basically creating a really clean, structured inventory of your responsibilities. You take the chaos of your thoughts and turn them into a neat, categorized roadmap. And that brings us to stages 4 and 5, review and do. Look, it is so tempting to just skip ahead and jump right into doing things, right? But reviewing is literally the secret sauce here. You have to look over your organized lists to adapt to changes and prioritize. It's only after you've collected everything, processed it, organized it, and reviewed it that you finally arrive at the do stage. By the time you get here, you aren't guessing what you should be working on. You're just executing with total confidence that it's the absolute best use of your time right now. Now, you might be sitting there wondering, okay, but with the sheer volume of information we handle today, how do we actually manage all these steps? Doing this manually with just a pen and paper? That practically requires a second full-time job. The crazy amount of inputs we face daily demands way more than just raw human effort. We need a seriously sophisticated support system. Which brings us right to Section 2. Enter Industrial Revolution 4.0. Now, this is a massive shift. When we talk about Industrial Revolution 4.0 in this context, we aren't just talking about huge smart factories or global supply chains. We're talking about the specific technological layer that seamlessly wraps around those 5 stages we just covered, designed to assist you personally in handling your time. The research frames this tech revolution as a personal, daily utility that integrates directly into how we run our lives. Let's quickly contrast the two. The human brain, absolutely incredible at creative problem solving, but frankly, it's a terrible hard drive. Trying to hold on to vast amounts of raw data or perfectly scheduling hundreds of microtasks really highlights our workflow limitations. IR 4.0 technology, on the other hand, excels exactly where human memory fails. This technology is brought in specifically to do the heavy lifting of the workflow process, perfectly bridging the gap between what we intend to do and flawless execution. So when we bring IR 4.0 into the mix, we see how this tech specifically overlays across all 5 stages to make time management dramatically more efficient. Think about it. Tech can automatically collect data using voice assistants. It can process inputs using AI to instantly filter out junk mail from vital messages. It can organize by auto-populating your project boards and syncing your calendars. It gives you these intelligent daily dashboards so you can review your day at a glance. And ultimately, by handling all that administrative friction, it frees you up to actually do the high-value work. It's essentially a tireless digital assistant that empowers you to master your workflow. As we wrap up this explainer, I want you to think about your own daily workflow. Ask yourself this critical question: how much of this digital assistance are you truly ready to embrace? We've seen that the 5 stages, collect, process, organize, review, and do, are non-negotiable for human productivity. But we've also seen that IR 4.0 is the key to unlocking that framework's true potential today. So, will you keep relying solely on your own mental bandwidth to juggle it all, or will you let technology help you finally master your workflow? It's a massive paradigm shift, and honestly, one that could completely change how you work and live moving forward.